And you are from the ground up with me. This is Watching Wanda's World. We'll be starting at 7 p.m. Look at that graphic, y'all. This is Watching Wanda's World. Today we will have Courtney and Sean, and our topic will be why me, why not you? So start thinking about that. I've posted on my Facebook pages the links. If you share the link with the TTRN in it, anybody that has that link can see the video. If you are watching on Facebook, if you can share Facebook with YouTube, if you can share the link, and if you're on Facebook, you can like the page. That would greatly mean a lot to you. There's so much you can do. Supporting does not always mean spending a dollar. Liking my content is support. So we're going to get started at 7 p.m. Come on in, grab your feet, kick off shoes, just be yes, so as you can see, we are ready to have fun. We just want to bring and we just want to bring you a little something from our perspective. Thinking of, I keep saying on my post to everyone that life is life, and it's so many ways you can tell a bad, but it seems like you're going through one obstacle to the next, to the next, to the next, and so why you? And that's what we're going to pick up our discussion. Understand that life is life for all of us, and you got to fight the good fight. So come on in, share the live, and we'll definitely be starting at 7 p.m. I don't want to start a minute before 7 p.m. because it's Watching Wanda's World on Wednesdays at 7. That was 6:58. Don't forget that if you're on Facebook, you can talk to me real time. I can see your comments. Hi, Cassandra. How are you, my love? I appreciate you coming on. You can watch on YouTube. You can watch on Twitch. You can watch the network link that I have. If you share that link, the link is only good while I am live. Hi, Dolores. How beautiful. The link is only available while I am live. So now it is 7 o'clock. Hey, it is 7 o'clock. And yeah, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me be upfront with you and tell you that I am in pain. So you may see me blemish. I'm really struggling. Your girl took a call last night. Yeah, that's my tail. but and that's also part of this topic. Lord, why do I keep calling? Like we can go so many places with this topic. Why me? Why not you? So to get started, we're gonna have a poem, and I'm getting ready to cast to Courtney to with the gray shirt on is Courtney, sweater on is Sean. Now Courtney is gonna start us off with a poem. Oh, thank you for coming. This is a hood. Oh, no problem. Okay, so everyone, the point that I want to begin with is that I've learned that just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them to doesn't mean they don't I've learned that just because two people argue, it doesn't mean they don't love each other. And just because they don't argue, it doesn't mean they do. I've learned that even when you think you have no more to give, when a friend cries out to you, you will find the strength to come. I've learned that we don't have to if we understand that friends change. I've learned that no matter how good a friend is, they're going to hurt you every once in a while, and you must forgive them for it. I've learned that it isn't enough to be forgiven by others. Sometimes you have to learn to forgive. I've learned that some members of your family may not always be there for you. It may seem funny, but people you are related to can take care of you and love you and teach you to trust people again. Families are vital. I've learned that true friendship continues to grow, even over the longest distance. Same goes for true love. I've learned that sometimes when I'm angry, I have the right to be angry. That doesn't mean it's to be true. I've learned that sometimes the people you expect to pick you when you're down will be the ones to help you up. I've learned that my best friend and I can do anything or nothing, and that's. I've also learned that heroes are people who do what has to be done when it needs to be done, regardless of the consequences. I've just learned. Amen. Yes, yes, yes. That poem resonates so deeply within me. Um, as you all know, I always say I don't unfortunately have the best relationship with my family. It's not a lack of love, but generational curses and families keeping secrets, and with those running the house in the house, they have a way of those things have a way of affecting each and every one of us in different generations, and unfortunately, it's trickled down even to in my own child relationship. And you just have to get to a point where you refuse to be a victim or a villain. You don't have to accept the narrative that anyone else has tried to put on you. You don't have to claim something that's untrue just to love somebody. You gotta love on you first. And if loving them becomes a point where it starts hurting you, then you might just have to love from a distance. I have learned from way, way, way. So now we're gonna go to our guest host, Sean. I'm glad to get this opportunity to meet here. So y'all bear with me. This is my first time. I thought it would because that I needed to get a lot of, as what you just spoke of, and my beautiful family here that poem that you read speaks volumes because it's self-explanatory to the three. Why me? Mm-hmm. You know, I said that type of thing about I don't get frustrated. You want to fall short. You don't know how to get back. And again, it is generational because people tend to settle. And when they settle, they just pretty much give up. Mm-hmm. And even though you're trying to help them, help lift them up, they're so broken and so bitter because the choices that they've made that tend to overshadow what you're trying to do. Amen. So they end up resenting you because you feel accomplish some things and you feel come from the same environment. The same household, the same family, the same parents, the same upbringing. Because of the choices that people make, they don't know how to forgive themselves. They tend to be bitter. Always, and this is why I wanted to do this platform to have the conversation and have this conversation I would say certainly not have a history because we are family, but we also say that went through a lot of challenges, unknown to each other. We started speaking a lot of them, a lot of the struggles she went through. I do know because she shared with me, and a lot of the struggles that I went through, I shared with her. Right. So yes, I just want to introduce you. I don't think it's really time to follow. I don't see every time she strays in the direction she's going. I'm going to be as I would with any of them. Right. Loving them is unconditional. And that's an important piece, loving unconditionally. So many of us put limitations, and some people love with an expectancy. I can't do this for you if you can't do this for me. So, girl, we about to have church. Courtney Dolores said that she loved your poem. I just wanted to let you know that. If y'all can please like and share the video, I'd like to appreciate it. If y'all can like and share the video, yeah. This topic I'm gonna try not to go too deep because it runs very deep. Girl, we be in here boogieing and snotting and crying, and that'll mess up my makeup. That right there would mess up my makeup. I'm not trying to mess up my makeup for y'all yet. And speaking of makeup, I'm just gonna get this out the way real quick. Today's look, today's look, if you like it, is soft glam look, and it came from, of course, Clean and Makeup by Yolanda. This is the Earthly Desires palette, and in this palette, this is for the more conservative, but you have a touch of color shimmers. This is the Earthly Desires palette. Out of this palette, this color here, I use this color here, and I use this color here. And then I also use my chrome palette. Although there was a little bit of a color in that one, I wanted something out of my chrome palette. My chrome palette is used and used, so don't y'all laugh at it, okay? This is the Pink and Chrome one palette that I use. And like I said, she's using the blues. My little blues, she's just gone away. But this is the Pink and Chrome palette. And I use this purple one right here to obtain this look, the shimmer that you see in the front. And I need to get the moment. That's why we went into makeup because I was getting ready to go there. And we are definitely going to go in, but again, for me personally, I have to keep it at a certain level. Because people want to for themselves, and you know. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Sean. More of what I mean by that. I'll take that. I don't even experience is what connects us and shape us as individuals. It also directs our path in everything we do. I wanted to share this on this platform because I'm blessed to be able to be sitting here speaking to you for the first time. Because I'm a motivator by heart. I don't have anybody. It doesn't cost a thing. It takes me time to help someone that's struggling to help save a life. It can help kids and make them feel better because sometimes they just need to talk and they just need me to listen. So we try to hear if you
Let's do it.
Let's see what I'm talking about. And just, I realized that even coming out when we talk about generational curses, I was the child that never complained. I was the child that wake up the next day like last night didn't even happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned throughout life to move in my relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm realizing even though I'm trying to break that cycle with my daughter and telling her if something is wrong, say something, because it's done it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it continues to affect the way that I live in the world. So basically, a couple of years ago, I decided to have some conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And it was almost like, how dare you bring that up?
Mm-hmm.
Because I never said anything. But I found myself acting other people who didn't deserve it,
Mm-hmm.
not to the degree that, you know, I wasn't going to accept.
Right.
It was everything that I had expressed so long. And the people that loved me,
Mm-hmm.
then the people that I loved, and now I had people that want to love me. And it's kind of like, what in the world?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And I had to get in touch with
Well, one thing that I've learned through therapy and about myself that is better for me, I can't stand it when someone says, well, what's wrong with her? Or when someone says, what's wrong with you? How about ask me what has happened to you that makes you react or respond this
them.
way? To me, that's a better question because there's a reason behind that defense mechanism. There's a pain behind that. So don't just assume something is wrong with me. Ask me where it comes from. That's
Even for me, that was a question. Because like, you know, we could revisit childhood. So now I'm
hmm
like, what's wrong with you?
right.
But I forgot what I was listening to. But it was actually, whatever I heard, it basically said if someone asks you that question,
hmm
they really care
Right.
about what is done in the things that
Because it could
what was
be for
done
you
with
and
them.
I, it could be something like, I'm hurting today. When I hurt, I generally go silent, but the show must go on. I generally go silent when I hurt. But because I knew that I still needed to come on, I still needed to be consistent. I took my medicine, but let's say in a regular home setting, there have been times that I'll be quiet because I'm a little chat about. So if I'm quiet, it must mean I need a moment. Doesn't necessarily mean I have an issue with you, but I just need a moment. And a lot of times I'll get quiet as opposed to saying, ow, 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 ooh, 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 woe's me, I'm hurting, I'm hurting, I'm hurting. Because if I get tired of feeling and hearing myself say it, I can only imagine how other people feel. So I'll try to keep it in. Because I'm quiet and I can camouflage pain very well. As you can see, looking at me, you can't tell I have a high tolerance, but when I get to the point that I'm acknowledging that there's pain, it's really bad. And I think because I can make it look good, he'll think nothing is wrong, and I'm being quiet. The key is I'm being quiet. And that's when he want to ask me every question under the sun and da, 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 da. And I may not realize that I think I'm just answering the question, but I've used a tone or I've snapped. Now I gotta go back and apologize later. So that's why when I'm hurting, I don't go out. Like if you don't notice, since we have met, I stay in a lot because I hurt all the time, and I don't want to mistakenly not hear the tone in my voice if someone is walking around with their feelings hurt. So I gotta unsnap that. Ooh, honey.
To answer, to ask you what you think.
going on with you, and, they also have to have a level of transparency that they have because you don't want someone when you're opening up to them to say something, especially if they don't really understand. That's a lot of times that's what it is. They don't understand, so they say the first thing that they think, you should be or how you should handle it. Let it go. Or they'll say something that doesn't
Mm-hmm.
because you're still working through that. Right. And so that was mostly what she talks about with me, like, okay. And she knows that the person doesn't mean it in a the type of way. They just don't understand. They don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
And they've never dealt with anyone. When you're close to someone, especially when you're mostly close to someone, you don't know that. So you just say what you think the person want to hear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm mostly quiet. You pretty much the same way. I don't walk around with business. Not tell anybody anything. I just feel comfortable and just press forward.
Mm-hmm.
But I was researching that
Mm-hmm.
that accident, unknown to me, was all of the stuff that I've repressed throughout my whole childhood.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I brought up what you don't uncover, what you can take to cover, what you can
Exactly.
so sitting up close to, with my two boys in the car, they had accident, they shook me to the core.
Mm-hmm. Have either of you sought therapy? Like I have a therapist that I see every 2 weeks and a psychiatrist, and I'm not afraid to admit that or embarrassed. I acknowledge that I need the help because I've been through some deep stuff, and I'm sure a lot of us have. But one thing I do encourage is that if you are out there and if you have gone through things and if you are going through things and you can't reconcile with the person that you have issue with, at least seek out help, professional help, therapy. So many times we stigmatize that in the black community. And it is nothing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. If you have to go to therapy, so many people need it. I truly believe we wouldn't have so much crime if people would invest in themselves and go to therapy. Um, you said something. I had a very hard time when I was in Georgia this summer. I had a very hard conversation with someone who was like 2.5, 3 hours long, and I didn't get the result that I wanted from it. And I mean, it was the bullies just not me, and then to feel unheard. And I told her, please don't answer me right now because what you say can affect our relationship forever. Give it a day or two, whatever. Come weeks later and nothing. And to me, your silence is an answer, you know. And by the time they were ready to respond, I had done what I had to do for me to move on. And I wasn't ready, willing, or able to revisit that space for my own mental sanity. That's a big deal because again, we pleasing
Mm-hmm.
to to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe it was a mistake because it's still trying to hang on to these connections,
Mm-hmm.
no matter how toxic and unhealthy it is for themselves.
When you get hurt long enough, because I'm older than you, I'm 52, and I was used for so many decades. But I'm tired of the cycle of sliding down walls crying. I'm tired of feeling like my heart is being ripped out my chest. You know, so I started putting Wanda first, and oh wow, that's just blowing people's minds. but you got to do what you got to do, just like they're doing what they have to do. That non-response from that person was how that person felt they needed to protect themselves or whatever. Maybe later on they were in an environment that they felt safer in discussing it. I don't need to go there. Thank you very much.
I was like, okay, let me enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
We doing that. And I was having people
Mm-hmm.
for that reason.
Right.
Just say it because they don't understand it. And then a lot of times they do, but some people will,
Play down.
the same misery
Mm-hmm.
because I'm trying to elevate myself personally, mentally,
And spiritually.
spiritually first,
Mm-hmm.
mentally, and emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to look at, oh, you think that you said that.
No, you think I'm better.
You said that.
I'm just doing what I had to do.
I'm just trying to be a better version of myself. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Amen.
Not only that, because I'm still a model selling benefits with more people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, keep managing. Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
I can't even educate you. I can't sit here and tell you, you need to do this, you need to do that. But I'm not doing it.
You got to put in the work.
I'm not going to tell you and suggest that you do something that I'm not. But I know it's better than you. And I've been in a situation where I was in therapy in my 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And it was tough.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
I knew, but I always knew what I knew.
mm-hmm.
I did. I moved therapy with me. That was fun. Because I'm a quiet person, but I'm a very private person.
Mm-hmm.
I could sit in there and get all these different types of people.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to their story, and I'm sat there. They give you like 1 or 2 minutes
Mm-hmm.
to see if they can chime in,
Mm-hmm.
help you situation. So I'm sat there, and each time I read it, like, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
yes, anxiety attack.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even so much. I thought that everybody, the whole room got up and I didn't want to touch because I was trying to not.
Right.
And the more that they talked to me,
The more the tears came out. Exactly.
it was people who were just holding me, but I could not get myself.
Now, so you were in a group therapy environment.
Yeah.
I personally don't like group therapy. I'm so personal, private, and what I've been through is so intense that I only want to share it with who I want to share it with. And you'll hear me say that God leads me to share my story with people, different individuals at different times. You've heard me say, if you know me, my Facebook page is a ministry,
Mm-hmm.
and it's from day one. One thing about it is I will never tell you to do something that I would not do, or I have not already done, or I am considering doing. I would never put you in a trick bag like that. And being who I am, I'm real authentic. I share. I am very genuine. You never have to second guess where I'm coming from. I'm just gonna tell it to you. Like if you want to know what Wanda said, think or feel, ask her. If I said it in your absence, ask me. I'll repeat it. I will repeat it, no problem. So with me, I can't do the group therapy. I feel exposed. I feel raw. I feel naked. Um, More vulnerable than I'm willing to allow myself to be. That's me anyway. Okay. Got you. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And I'm a writer anyway. I write like anyway.
Mhm.
So that helps me too because I wasn't a talker as a child. I was always quiet. If I had something to say, if I wanted to, I would write it. I
Mhm.
wouldn't talk to anyone. I would just write.
Okay.
My own, my own, I would do just my own expression. Because
Mhm.
my mother knew that I was that child that didn't like to be around people. I felt judged anyway
Mhm.
as a child because of my own personal struggles that I was exposed to
Mhm.
early at age 7 years old.
Right.
But my mom said if you didn't want to talk, I would talk to her.
Right.
But, I was just like, she knew when I was going through stuff. I didn't really just find my certain look in my face when I didn't say.
Mhm.
It didn't interfere with being around other cousins, kids around. I was just adults for my age that was around. I just didn't shut myself to myself.
Mhm.
I'm pretty much like that. I'm an introvert. I'm always extroverted. So,
Okay. Okay. It it does. It does.
and for me, um, again, and I carried it into my adulthood. It could be the worst day of my life. I would come out, and I was like, oh, she's a lady, you don't even know what's going on.
Mhm.
But you don't know. I also
Woo,
recognize
say it.
I recognize
Mhm.
and I noticed I was feeling this is a pretty good place in life when I was caretaking and helping others. It wasn't until I actually wasn't doing that anymore. Now I had to do it.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
she's good. Most doctors or psychiatrists and counselors have their space. So I
Mhm.
told her, you give, you pour into other people. Oh, this is your profession. You pour into other people. You
Mhm.
know what you're talking about. But she
Right.
was good.
Okay. Okay.
This the baby right here. That
Baby
I'm
got
watching.
it.
That I know I can look up to. And
Oh,
she doesn't have to be older than me. I look up to her.
exactly.
I know her struggle. I
Right.
know what she's been, what she's been through. And I always come all the time with you. I know that you have to look at yourself. Because you can
And not say that again because we can give accolades and support others till the cows come home. We are so good at giving others their flowers, but we never acknowledge when we've done something good or not saying you should be full of yourself, but just give yourself credit.
But she was got, what, she was that. It's like she struggles with it. Like, she be like, oh, you call me,
Hmm.
okay?
Yes.
Naked, unashamed, and unafraid. She's not afraid, but she's always concerned with me because I've always been the person people,
Hmm.
talk to all the time. Which I don't mind that. But I can't feel put in my life that I had to start saying no.
Right.
Not that I still don't, but it's a selective people. Because I'm only going to deal with people that are ready
Hmm.
and that genuinely care about me. I'm not going
Everybody
to
is
keep
not
pouring into other
worthy.
people. Yeah, I'm not going to keep pouring into people who's just going to use it because it's and then when I
Exactly.
figure out I'm going through something, let me call you right back.
Right.
Hold on. Leave me on the phone.
Right.
And don't call back. Don't even call me back.
Or flip the script to themselves.
And make it about them. Make it about them. Make it about them. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just heard what you had to say. Who cares you?
Oh,
I don't want to hear that no more. I'm just talking to you about that. I'm just talking to you about that.
it's
So
like,
we're
wait a
talking
minute.
about me right now.
Girl, now that right there. Hmm.
Hold on. You know what?
Right.
When you show me who you are,
Believe it. I believe
I
it.
don't even get mad because I don't want to force this out. But I
Hmm.
know it's not going to be genuine when you start to talk to me. I know it's not coming from the
Hmm.
There's no fighting.
that I have been through. And I can name something like addiction,
Mm-hmm.
sexual abuse, physical abuse, incarceration, all of that. I had to start thinking, how can I work with this? Because these people are new to me. And
Mm-hmm.
some of this I created.
Mm-hmm.
So how do I work with it? And I started, found a new. I had to use the power of forgiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Not forgiveness,
But for me,
but for me.
so I can carry on.
Yeah, where I blur the line of people are still present, saying I apologize and keep doing the same thing over.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I blur the line. To oh, well, I'm supposed to forgive.
Yeah.
No, me. No, but that's not the I need to forgive. I need to forgive. I need to make the step there to you know,
Mm-hmm.
work on this sense because it's the stuff there too.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to figure out how to use in both avenues. I can forgive, but I don't have to keep forgiving.
You
I
can
don't have to
forgive,
let
but
you
you don't have to
forgive.
break bread with them.
That's what I'm working on.
Yeah, you can forgive and love them from afar.
Yeah, that's what
You know.
and I had to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I tolerated once, once, I know she's still here. My mom passed when I was 56. I married. Shit. Uh, that's when I thought the coolest Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
When I started to say, I still love those people that I'm really opposite of. Still love them.
Mm-hmm.
But I will no longer, allow you to live through the tragedy with them.
Exactly.
Or allow you to continue to keep believing on it until you can.
Huh.
And it's so amazing because my mom is like the deal. She's the little short.
Okay.
So a lot of these other people's houses, she was shorter than me. My sister's 10 times, but look, no, not
That's how my grandmother was. My grandmother was shorter than me, but she was a mighty woman. Lucy Smith.
this person has been. My mother.
Mm-hmm.
She
But you know what? I find that I am that person because even though my daughter and I are estranged and my mom and I are estranged, you start, it almost makes you say, am I the problem? But I had to look at the generational thing. I had to look at what I was being told to accept, what narrative I was being told versus I knew to be true. And then again, I had to start saying to myself like, and when I was on bended knees crying, start saying to myself, now Wanda, you this person in God was in the room. And when I said it like that, it's like I I'm confident of where I stand with him in this situation. Other people believe things based on their perspective, what they're going through in life, what suits them. I'm going to love you from afar. I am going to love you from afar. And I feel guilty. And I'm just going to be totally transparent. There are times, the camera was on y'all while I was speaking, but I'm going to. There are times when I get jealous of, not jealous in a bad way, but when different ones are speaking on their kids, and it's like holidays, their kids only have one child. And or like you'll see I'm envious of you because you have a great obviously had a great relationship with your mom. Mine comes with limitations of wants to be compartmentalized. I'll deal with you in this time in this space and no other time and space.
relationship, and so I would be glad that I still want one with you anyway. So again, I'm not gonna go too deep because they're not here to defend themselves, and I'm gonna be fair. But at the same time, like I said, I spent one too many nights sliding down walls crying, one too many days waking up mad that God had woke me up. How about that? I wasn't suicidal, but my prayer at night, my soul was tired, and I'm being this is I'm being as authentic, and this is what I said about the podcast. When you get in the moment, the spirit will lead you to tell. Because somewhere, I bet you at some point somebody gonna get my inbox. But I'm just being truthful. My soul was so tired that I was praying for like, by the way, you don't have to call my name anymore. And I talked to God like I talked to y'all. Just like what I share on my Facebook page, I share what I'm led to share. But I've never shared that. I'm totally making myself vulnerable. Um, when I talked to my therapist, she said, "But you don't strike me as suicidal." I said, "I never said I wanted to kill myself. I said I wanted God not to wake me up." Exactly. So what I had to learn, you were saying how you keep trying to fix relationships. I've done that since I was in the sixth grade. Remember that conversation we had on the phone and the note? I've been grown in my head since that time. I've been trying to, a little girl trying to fix these relationships since the sixth grade, but I'm grown in my mind because I now realize that I can only depend on me. How do you think that so when teachers were coming to me asking me, suspecting what I might be going through, I'm not going to tell you. By the time you got to go through your investigation process or figure out how you want to approach my peoples and um, by the time you do anything, my ass done been whipped so many times because what goes on in this house stays in this house. Who remembers that? What's the same situation? I didn't invite you guys. I was just a year. Situation occurred with the family. Who are you? Who are you? Don't ring my bell no more. Who are you and what do you want? I didn't invite anybody. My doorbell should not be ringing. Hmm. Did they say? No, when I hit the door back, they got it. Okay, y'all were supposed to keep the show going. Now that's what the show must continue when interruptions happen. That's my family, y'all. That's my family. And I can't wait to watch it back because the camera was on y'all. Mm. And me and my sister, we were raised, you know, raised at boys, brought up my mom was the mouthpiece. Yeah, my father like, that's it. She, you know, she was on there.
but he knew because he was 9 years older than her, and she was 17. Okay, right. So my mom's a fire, and me and my sister's house, we stayed the phones that the resident my mother knows how to do it. I'm not sure what to tell you. The steps, my mother grabbed him and pulled him back down the steps. And you know how the people when they talking to you? Didn't I tell you it was that? Wow. I'm sitting there looking at those. I'm on the table. Like if somebody come in and get you with whatever you don't even come in there. I'm sitting there and after all this fight, then I'm maybe like 20 minutes after like everybody nothing is turkey out there. Y'all want some bread and bread? I'm the only one sitting there, you know, busted, small, you know. I'm sitting there like, right. This is not normal. But everybody, it was like this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I'm on one of the apps and I accidentally tried to like someone's comment and ended up blocking them, and I'm trying to fix that. Jessica, please go to Facebook to comment. I did not mean to block you. I'm trying to figure it out now. Okay, go on. I said like they have to like know it's not him. Right. And 10 years later, down in the school, just maybe I can with her. But me, I knew I wanted to have a different from this. Right. I always wanted to have the lifestyle that I think my mom had with my father. Back then, okay. As a man in my life, he used to be he was a provider. He was respectful. He was genuine. He was patient. He was passionate. And we got to see all of that. We went to my grandparents' house. To talk. Gotcha. So watching that happen, because for me as well. Okay. Because I lost my grandmother. That's a little. She's only under 4 feet. She was only 4 feet tall, and then we were under. That's what hard. Because of her, yeah. Because of her upbringing, and this woman's 93. In her 90s. Okay. She's seen a lot of stuff, and I had realized as I started getting older that I had this because she was still in that trauma, living her life through her trauma. She ended up hurting my mom a lot. Okay. She didn't know how to move. My mother decided that she was going to be different. She had no daughters, and she was. So she was out doing, give me a gift. She did it to her. Even though she was an adult, she does it. She did it with children. Even if it was she loved doing you. She said, you ain't too big for me to get my kiss. Give me that neck. That was my mom. And I think that that is what goes on in my situation. What I expressed to y'all the other night was that what it was, but that person, the next generation, and although the next generation doesn't agree with the things that that person allows, it's like they get a pass, and I get called on the carpet for things I did and things I did not do. I know that. Right. So it's like I'm just at a point that hi Juanita, Jessica. I hope that you're on Facebook because on my restream I accidentally blocked you, but I think you're still on restream. I mean on Facebook. I said victimize and villainize, and I refuse
let people. I refuse to let people dictate to me anymore what game I play. I've been playing the game since the sixth grade, but everybody else's, and it's gotten to a point. I had low self-esteem at one point because what happened to me by two different people. And to the one person's mom, remember life and long hair was the thing it was in. I was coming from North Carolina and I was this pudgy little dark skin. My mother hadn't learned how to do hair properly. And it was said to me, well, such and such is back there. She's pretty. Why would he want to mess with me? So for years, I thought I was the ugliest thing walking. So when you see me walking now, regal, with my head held high, not tolerating everybody, not tolerating anyone else's definition of me, being my authentic self because I don't have time to hide my feelings. I don't have time to repress my feelings. I held them in too long. I don't have time to hurt anyone else's feelings. I don't have the energy for it. I either mess with you or I don't. There's no in between. You can't ride the fence. You know, I either mess with you or I don't. And it's amazing. I also want to sort of bring it on a positive note too. Even though the biological situations aren't there and aren't what I would want them to be, your poem was so important because they I had to learn that somewhere I feel like somewhere along the line those people have been hurt, may have gone through what I went through, and in their day and age, what goes on in this house stays in this house is even more so. So even though I've asked you tough questions and I've made myself older, they are older than me. They may not be able to release me. So I've just learned to accept the apology that I've never received and might not ever receive, and learn to accept that they may be just loving me with the best of what they know how or the best ability that they are capable of doing. And that's through a lot of therapy and hard work. And yeah, amen. That's what y'all. That's what y'all. Exactly. Judgment. Exactly. Mhm. Amen. I've heard of it. I haven't seen it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And let me say this part before I forget because I take a lot of meds. But one thing that I am blessed with is that even if it's not my nigga family, God has sent me people that call me now, call me mom, look up to me. Some of my daughter's own friends still, I'm still married. Um, I'm blessed that I get mother, my best friend Shantae is mom, and I have to give her shout out National Women's. When you look at me, you see Christine Brand. That's my best friend's mom. He taught me. He's the one that gave me The first one that gave me the information to forgive my mother. And even though I'm hurt and things of that nature, she said, you have to forgive your mother. So when my mother expressed jealousy over our relationship, I had to let her know, because it's only because of her that she even had me on the spot. You understand? So with that, believe it or not, we've been talking an hour. But it don't even seem like it did. See, that's what I told y'all about the podcast. I wanted you to realize that. But what I wanted to, all of that to say, God will provide what your soul and your spirit need. It may not be from the source that you want it from, and you continue to pray on it if that's a relationship that you want. You continue to pray on it, but in the meantime and in the between time, I have Katora, my makeup daughter. She'll see this at some point. That I met in the makeup streets. I have Alicia, my makeup daughter, that I met in these makeup streets. I have my other young lady, Dariana. She calls me Big Sis. You know, in these makeup streets. She's in college, and we text each other back and forth, and we do makeup looks and things of that nature together. I have Eric's mom, and she loves him, and our relationship is so special to me because that's 12 years in the making, and it's outside of Eric. Like I think that it's out. Eric don't have to be sitting there. Me, you know, we go hang out, we go do shopping and everything together. That's my show, you know. So I just wanted to end on a positive note, and I'm going to turn the camera to you guys, and so that you can say your parting, whatever you want to say. And there you go. Before you heard, before you heard. That's very good. And I'm grateful that my cousin introduced you to me. You know, she really running me through the process. You know, that she started coming to know. Right. So thank you for this opportunity, and I hope that everyone that participated on the women or that got something for each of us, you know. Exactly. So correct. Just, I don't know. The third thing is the reason. That's a relationship. You know, that's one thing. Mm-hmm. With no condition. Exactly. Exactly. You know, everybody is a little different. You have a little bit of feel and love. You know what I mean? So just like, right, exactly. Grant people mercy and grace. Grant people mercy and grace. Yeah, mm, you know. And I love people letting y'all, be sure to share the live. Be sure to share the live, share the live, share the live, share the live. You can support your girl by sharing the live. You can also support your guys. See that commercial screen right now? That's Planet Makeup by Yolando.com. Use my code Wanda. The look I had today was made with the Earthly Desires palette and the first Paint Me Chrome palette. So use that website, Planet Makeup by Yolando.com. Use the code Wanda at checkout, and you can save you a few coins. Some of you are seeing um, the screen where you can see the makeup, and some of you are seeing my beautiful face made up. So that's the Earthly Desires package. Plan to Makeup by Yolando.com /discount /Wanda, and you can just save that link. That way you don't have to type it in every time. So with that, I'm gonna say, as you go about this your day,
and you see a young lady and she may be going through and her crown is a little bit twisted, please help that queen to straighten her crown. And as you go about your day and you see a queen and her crown has completely fallen off, please pick it up for her and place it back on her head. But what's most important, if you go to, I'm going to add what Courtney said. If somebody snap at you, and it's not that no love without condition, and grant that person some mercy and grace, and just assume that her crown needs to be straightened, excuse me, and say something positive to them to change the atmosphere. But most importantly, whatever you had to do, zip your lip. Be your sister's keeper. Allow your sister to have a safe place that she doesn't have to worry about what she shared with you coming back to bite her in the behind. Okay, so with that, I'm out. God's bread, peace. Remember, the enemy separates, we unite. Peace and blessings. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it.